Good morning, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. It is the morning time, and as you guys can see, I'm looking quite exhausted. I don't know why. It's like one of those days where you can't like fully open your eyes because you're so tired. So I'm actually gonna make myself breakfast. I think I'm gonna make myself an acai bowl just because I want to be healthy. And I'm also gonna make myself a turmeric drink. I woke up this morning feeling like really congested in my face. Like I just feel so congested. So I'm gonna take some turmeric. Hopefully that will kind of like kick this like congestedness out of me. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. So let's make some lovely food and drinks. Also, we have a frother. That sounds weird, but it like froths your milk, I guess. And it's actually much quicker than how I was doing my turmeric drink recipe in the microwave. If you guys want to see my recipe, I'll link it down below, or I have it on my channel. Now I've been doing it in here and it's a lot faster, quicker, and just tastes kind of Alright guys, here's my bowl, my acai bowl. I put too many chocolate chips. I tried to make it look cute, but just did not work. So I have chocolate chips, a lot of them, hemp seed, some coconut flakes, and some granola on there. I'm ready to eat this, man. It looks so good. Dave and I just came back from a walk. We are hot and sweaty. It is really hot outside, to say the least. It's just a chillax, relaxed day. We are watching the last day of the CrossFit Games. It is on Facebook, so we are watching that. Yesterday I started to film, but it was like, I don't know, we were running around doing a lot of errands and just doing stuff, and so we didn't get a lot filmed, so I figured I'd just put this footage that I got from yesterday in here. So yesterday, first thing, we did a lot of deep cleaning of our kitchen over there because we have pantry pests. So they're like little bugs that are like get into your pantry and they like eat your flour and like your pastas and your grains and things like that if it's not sealed well. We are dealing with it now. I think we have it under control. So yesterday we like threw out a lot of food, unfortunately, but it was disgusting and infested. And then we cleaned out the cupboards completely and we washed them down. We coated them with vinegar. It was a big day yesterday. We cleaned out a lot of stuff and sealed everything well. Now I think we have it under control. There's been a couple straggly ones that we found, but at least they're not in our food, and that's good. So we had that yesterday. We spent the whole day cleaning. Also yesterday, I decided to stop lifting heavy weights and doing intense WODs. So I've been dealing with an issue for a couple weeks now. That sounds so weird, but my eyelid has been twitching for like 3 weeks now every single day, and it's actually very annoying now. At first I was like, okay, whatever it is, it'll go away eventually. I wasn't that worried, and I'm still not worried because it's just like a muscular thing, and it's on the side where I've had issues with tightness on my shoulder and like in my neck and everything. So I think that's a bit of a cause. And I think because I was lifting heavy weights, I was doing it fast, that it started causing this eye twitching thing, like a weird tick almost. And so I really have been trying to like really massage out my face and just like really relax my muscles. It was working a bit, but not very much. So it was like not going away, unfortunately. So yesterday I decided, because I really don't want to go to the doctors, just because like who really wants to go to the doctors? And so I decided, okay, I'm gonna try cutting out heavy weights and intense working out for a little bit and see if that makes a difference and just go from there. So yesterday was like my first day of just doing basic stuff. I was just practicing technique just on like pull-ups and like monkey swings and things like that for toes to bars, all that jazz. So I did that. I'll show you guys the clips and I'll voice over them and explain what I'm doing in them. but in the past week I was actually practicing pull-ups and I ripped my hand open, which is like disgusting. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys would know. So yesterday I was practicing, I made my makeshift hand grips so that it wasn't so bad when I grabbed the bar, but I've now managed to rip open the same part on my hand, and I ripped open on this side too. So I'm really limiting myself in my workouts now, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully this will heal fast so I can start back on the bars, and hopefully not lifting heavy weights and, you know, doing intense WODs will help reduce the stress in my face to stop the eye twitching. We will see, I don't know. But that's what's up, and I'm gonna roll some workout footage from yesterday so you guys can see what we did. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna quickly voice over my workout. So as you guys can see here, I'm doing some monkey swings. That's what they're called, I guess. I'm just learning to swing, learning to get a bit of a kipping swing. As you guys know before, I actually ripped my hand open earlier that week. So my hand was already really sensitive, so I put tape around it to try and not rip the skin anymore, and that was pretty hard. It didn't work when I had it the first way. So as you guys see, I'm making like a makeshift hand grip, it worked pretty well nonetheless, but it's not like a long-term thing. So here I'm just working on some of my kipping pull-ups. I had literally just tried a lighter band, so it wasn't going as well as I wanted. It was taking some practice, that's for sure. David was there helping me, making sure I was doing it okay, but I still need to gain some strength for sure in my kipping pull-up and build on that. My hand grips were working well, but it wasn't the best. It's not a great hand grip, and I just kept practicing my monkey swings, trying to gain my strength there and just trying to improve so I can improve for my toes to bar. But as you guys see, I actually ripped my hand open pretty badly. I ripped open the skin even more, so it hurt quite a bit, so I stopped that. And then I went and did some handstands, and then here you guys can see I'm just doing a little movement. So I'm just learning to like lock out at the top, little shoulder shrugs kind of thing, just to gain some strength in my shoulders and in the lockout. And then also here, I was practicing bringing one foot down. It's just more of a control in the handstand. And as you guys can see, not that great, but I'm working on it. So I did a lot of basic work and was just working on my basic movements, working on some accessory work to strengthen my main workouts. So that is my workout footage from yesterday, and it went okay besides ripping open my hand. It was really not intense, and I'm not used to that now. Not doing intense WODs is really weird for me, so we'll see how the next week and a half goes. I don't know how long I'm gonna stop that for, but we'll see. Not sure. That sucks. Alright guys, so it is a bit later. I just have been like trying to meditate. Oops. I've been trying to meditate and like relax my face a bit because of my weird twitchy eye. So I've been doing that and just kind of chilling out. Of course, like I said before, the Reebok CrossFit Games are on. It's the last day, so we've been watching that stuff as well. But right now, I'm just gonna do some mobility work. So right now, I'm just gonna do some mobility work. I have my orange ball of death, and I also have my foam roller here. And I'm on my yoga mat, so I'm just doing some mobility, some stretching, and getting some mobility back into my muscles. I try and do mobility as much as possible. Sometimes I like to do it when I wake up, just to get started for the day, to get my body, you know, moving for the day, kind of thing like that. And I'll kind of switch in between the balls. So right now I have the ball here underneath my calf, and I'll just do that to really warm up my calf muscles and my muscles, because you don't want to stretch on too cold of a body. And I just try and, you know, really get the mobility back in my legs, because my legs get stiff really easily. Like, my legs are just like the most stiff legs ever. Like, I don't know how to describe it. My legs are stiff and they just are tight all the time. So I really have to work on the mobility in my legs, especially just because they're just so tight. Like, my flexibility in my legs is just like crap. Like, I've always just had really bad flexibility. So mobility is important for me to do, especially when you're lifting weights and trying to work out the kinks in your muscles so you're not tight all the time. You don't want to be tight when you're lifting. All that jazz. There's just a lot of benefits to mobility, and I think that's important if you're weightlifting, if you're doing a lot of weightlifting, if you're doing a lot of exercise. is just to make sure that your muscles aren't tight all the time, because if you're weightlifting a lot, your muscles do get tight and they get like really hard. So you just want to make sure that you're gonna roll them out and get that mobility back into them. If you guys don't have a foam roller, I really suggest that you invest in one. They are like the best thing ever. I used to actually not like them at first because they really did hurt my back, but now I realize the pain is good and it really helps kink out the muscles and makes you feel like 10 times better after. So if you don't have a foam roller, I suggest you get one. I got mine on Amazon real cheap. Also, my butt muscles are always really tight, so this is a great exercise, honestly. Just roll out the butt muscles. Alright, since we're gonna be here a while, I think it's important that we maybe talk about something that's been on my mind for a little bit, and a little bit about holistic nutrition and health and lifestyle, just living a healthy lifestyle. And I think that holistic lifestyle is very much with healthy lifestyle. You want to live the healthy lifestyle, and I think that it's important to learn to heal our bodies with food as much as possible. Food is so beneficial for us, and it's crazy how food and proper nutrients can heal our body properly. So I'm talking about like plant-based foods and things like that. I just see people every day damaging their bodies like by eating bad foods, and that's okay. We do eat bad foods. You guys know that I don't have the best diet, but I know that I'm getting proper nutrients daily. And I think it's kind of sad that we rely on pills and vitamin pills and multivitamins to get our nutrients, whereas I think like we should try and get our basic nutrients, our macronutrients, things like that from food instead of trying to get it from pills. That should not be the first source. It should be, your first source should be food to heal your body, to make sure you're getting proper nutrients. And then if you're missing or lacking nutrients and need to get it more in your body, then try like another vitamin pill. A lot of us just go to taking a multivitamin when we're lacking vitamins in our body than actually taking food, which is ridiculous. And I think that a lot of times actually fix a lot of our illnesses that we have, or help a lot of illnesses, rather than just taking medication. So if you're looking into living a healthy lifestyle and you think that you're lacking nutrients, maybe look at your diet first before you change anything. Make sure that you're eating proper plant-based foods. Like maybe if you're getting sick all the time, maybe you should reflect on what you're eating in your diet and if you're getting enough nutrients, because if your immune system's down, that means you're probably not getting enough nutrients for your immune system, which is not good. You know, we want to have strong bodies as much as possible. So if you're looking into a healthy lifestyle, look at food. Look at your diet before you change anything, before you go onto pills or anything like that. I'm not saying that you should completely not go on medication. I think that there's medication for some things that are beneficial and that we need to go on, but I think that we should try healing our body first with proper nutrients rather than going straight away to pills and vitamins and things like that. Not saying that vitamins are bad, not at all. I think that it's just the first step should be food, which a lot of us aren't taught and a lot of us don't know, that we should actually go to food first, and then if that doesn't work, try something else, you know? You don't realize how much food affects our bodies, and we're really not taught that. If you want a more full in-depth video about my nutrients and how like I get food, just let me know down below. And I'll let you guys know a little bit more about holistic health and just like healing your body with food more than anything. I think it's important. If you want to see a good example about healing your body with food, I really recommend Sarah's Day. Really good way that she healed her body. I don't think it's the ultimate way. I don't think it's the only way. I definitely think it's an option. A lot of people think that holistic people believe that it's the only way if you heal your body that way, but it really isn't. We have many ways of healing, but I think that that should just be the first option. Alright, I'm actually not going to stretch too long in here because it is hot. It is like so hot in this house. It's just hot outside, so I'm done pretty much. I'm going to stretch a little bit. I'm going to roll out my feet while I watch the rest of the games and just kind of get some mobility back in my feet because my feet get tight. And just to sum up from the holistic thing, like I said, I don't think that it's the only way. I think that if you're looking to heal your body or looking to live a healthy life, then maybe look into just healing your body with food first rather than trying to do weird supplements and all that jazz, because food is what we need. We need basic nutrients for our body to run, so why not use food? By the way, if you guys are CrossFit people, how sad are you that Sarah had to pull out of the games? I was devastated. I love Sarah. She's probably one of my favorite athletes, and to see that she had to pull out, pretty disappointed to say the least, but stuff happens. I think we've killed Blondie.
You still like that?
Yeah. She's been lying like this for a while. Alright guys, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. You guys know where it is. And yes, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Cold inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night.